Hello, welcome back to Grow Your Own Veggies. This video is going to be on how you pickle your own onions. Normally I would have grown my onions for pickling, but because I started Grow Your Own Veggies and the allotment late in the season, I didn't have time to get them in, so I've been and bought some. So I had a bit of a mishap with the first video, so I've got no onions to show you at the moment. So obviously you need your pickling onions, which you can buy if they're available. You'll need malt vinegar. Okay, you can buy pickling vinegar that has the spices in it already, but I'm doing it an old-fashioned way. So you've got malt vinegar. Normally I would use Sarson's, but I've had to put up with Heinz because I couldn't get Sarson's. Then you'll need your pickling spices. It doesn't have to be a name brand, it could be any cheap pickling spices, they're all the same. What you do is when you put these in, if you want them strong, you put a bit in. If you want them mild or not so strong, you don't put as much in. So obviously you'll need your kiln jars. Again, you can use any jar, but I prefer kiln jars. You'll need a bowl of salty water and a bowl of clean water. Okay, so once you've cut the top off your onion, peeled it down like you would do, and then you chop the root off. So that's what it will look like. You then put it in your salt water. Okay, so once you've done that, as you can see, got them in the salt water. Now this salt water cleans them and takes the skin off, the very fine skin. So once you do that, give them a rub over and put them in the clean water. Yep. So now they're in the clean water. Oh, will it stay? Will it stay? Will it stay? Stay. It's not going to stay. There it is. So once you've got them in the clean water, take them out onto a bit of tissue, or kitchen roll. Okay. And then what you do is you pack them in your jar. Okay. Let's get these out. So I've already done some. So you give them a dry off. Okay, put them in your jar. Yep, wedge them in. Now I've got a few short in this one. Okay, so you'd wedge them in so they're all nice and tight. Okay, as they're big, if you get to the top, you don't be afraid to cut your onion to put them in. Okay, then with your pickling spices, nice and strong. Got my nose that one. Then what you do, pour your malt vinegar in. Okay, now you've got to make sure your onions are covered. Okay, so that's covered. Sorry about the noise of the children. So once you've done that, put them in there. Okay, and then just go around your jar, giving it a bang, because you don't want no air pockets in. Okay, so as you can see in this one, it's quite full in that one. Yeah, so I've rammed them in that one. Now I've just squished them down, as you can see how full that is. Yeah, so that's how they want to be. So you feel them down. Okay, now what I've put on the label, obviously what they are, the date they were bottled, okay, and the date when they could be ready. So you're looking for about 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, obviously the longer you leave them, the stronger they'll be. So the minimum length of time is 6 weeks. So in the middle of Feb, what I'll do is I'll open one and try it. If they're not quite ready, then I'll leave them longer and then give it another week or 2 weeks, and then try them like that. So that is how you pickle your onions. So normally you can get them done 6 to 8 weeks before Christmas, so they're ready for Christmas. But I'd say I was late in the season in getting them, so I couldn't grow them in time. So I've had to buy them. So yeah, so that's how you pickle your onions. So stay safe and take care.